Senior political analyst Brit Hume is here tonight with his analysis that Paul Ryan's decision should not be that hard. Good evening, Brit.
Hi, Brett. Paul Ryan might be able to be elected Speaker of the House, but he would be a fool to take the job. That's because the House Republican caucus is at the moment essentially ungovernable, thanks to a rump group of backbench members. They number but a few dozen, but enough to deprive their fellow Republicans of a GOP majority on any vote, including the one for Speaker, on which they don't get their way. Take the question of a government shutdown, something they always seem prepared to allow. The supporters contend that the famous 1995 shutdowns under then Speaker Newt Gingrich were a great success and led to a balanced budget and welfare reform. But listen to what Gingrich himself wrote about the first shutdown. Quote, "We not only lost the battle over the legislation itself, but the far more important one for the public's approval," end quote. And the second shutdown, Gingrich said, quote, "seared into the public's mind a deeply negative impression," end quote. Shutdown defenders also argue that the one in 2013 paved the way for the GOP landslide a year later. But a Gallup poll taken during the shutdown found that the Republican Party's favorability rating had plunged 10 points from the previous month to the lowest level Gallup had ever recorded. The party recovered only after the shutdown ended and was quickly followed by the disastrous rollout of Obamacare. With people who support such tactics holding veto power over anything you try to pass, would you want to be Speaker of the House? Brett?
We've talked about this environment. People are mad. They're angry. They are anti-Washington, anti-establishment. These lawmakers in this Freedom Caucus feel like they were elected to stand up to something and do something. And this is their interpretation of that. Well,
there are about 40 of them, and no doubt that's how they feel. There are also 207 other House Republicans. So when you're looking at it, who are the true Republicans and whose wishes should be heeded, the 40 or the 207? Which raises this question. These people are fond of calling others RINOs. But if 207 are going in one direction, Republicans, and 40 are going in another, who are the real Republicans in name only? RINOs.
Strong letter to follow. All right, Britt, thank you.
You bet.